Welcome to another incredible Montreal Canadiens news video. Show your support and make sure to subscribe to the channel to not miss any updates. There is no doubt that the Canadiens will choose a forward, and get ready for a surprise if they manage to acquire the best available player, no matter where they land. Moreover, do not underestimate the possibility of negotiating a pick between 5 and 9 to secure that forward/best available player. It's not just a simple matter. Recognizing that the top 10 in the 2024 class is filled with defensive talents, there are still several captivating forwards for the Canadiens to consider keeping if they fall within that range. However, if they feel there is a more valuable choice available through a trade, they will not hesitate to change their decision. All these variables interconnect, providing a unique opportunity to delve into the decision the Canadiens face with Sean Monahan. Let's start with the last 2 points, both coming from Massimo. In simpler terms, a first-round pick would be required for Kent Hughes to consider trading Monahan. Is there a possibility that Hughes would accept a trade offering a genuinely promising prospect? Perhaps. However, the intrinsic value of a first-round pick would likely be irresistible. Think about Hughes' trades for Kirby Dach and Alex Newhook in the recent drafts, and you'll understand why that's the ultimate reward for trading Monahan. Cameron is not entirely wrong in suggesting that Monahan could have been traded earlier if Hughes had received offers, but there are nuances to consider. Conversations with sources across the league in the days leading up to this week revealed that, despite much speculation in the market, most teams were waiting for the right moment to engage in more serious and formal talks. Professional observation meetings were completed, targets were identified, but we've only now reached the point where concrete offers can be exchanged. Some teams, with urgent and obvious needs, may have advanced more than others, but as usual, no one wants to reveal their cards too early unless absolutely necessary. Regarding Monahan, even if a team considered him ideal a few weeks ago, making their best offer before the deadline would be risky. On the other hand, if Hughes wanted to trade Monahan while he was still in good form, he could hurt his chances by stimulating potential suitors in an underdeveloped market. This is a kind of chicken game, and each party has its limit on when is the right time to deviate. The most logical point for Hughes is after the deadline. If, by 2:59 p.m. on March 8, what he's looking for is not offered, the real negotiation to keep the pending UFA, unrestricted free agent, with the Canadiens beyond this season begins a minute later. Not that Hughes is entirely in the dark about the cost of keeping Monahan beyond the deadline. He has his ideas, but Monahan's value is variable. Considering that one of the main reasons to trade Monahan now is the mandate he has earned this season, negotiations must be strategic. He ended a 10-game slump in November, producing only 1 point, but then showed consistency on both ends of the ice. With 34 points in 39 games, a face-off win percentage above 55, and notable performance on the power play and penalty kill, Monahan has stood out. This should secure him a longer contract, even with his injury history. Monahan is aware of this and, therefore, is not in a hurry to deal with Hughes. If Hughes tries to move Monahan and gets no more than a second-round pick before the deadline, Monahan's belief that he could secure a 3, 4, or even 5-year contract in the open market next summer may diminish. If no one is willing to pay as much as before for what he has done in the last 75 games, he may have to consider that no one is willing to give him more than a 2-year contract on a new deal. If Hughes cannot trade Monahan for more than a second-round pick, he probably won't hesitate to keep the 29-year-old player for another 2 seasons. However, both Hughes and Monahan can only consider this when they have a better understanding of the player's market value, which will only be established by March 8. When that happens, I believe both Hughes and Monahan will be satisfied. Hughes, because I believe he will receive offers that meet his expectations, considering the demand for the player and his affordable cost. Monahan, because he will have the opportunity to join a competitive team and capitalize on his established value this season, opening doors for a longer contract in the free agent market. Several teams have already shown interest in Monahan, including 3 that are absolutely intrigued by the possibility of signing him, not to mention the New York Rangers, which Elliotte Friedman has labeled as interested. Monahan, a veteran with 730 regular season games, is eager for a chance to shine in the playoffs, something that has eluded him in recent years. Any team that offers him this opportunity will be providing him with the best chance to maximize his value this season. While the Canadiens may leave the door open for a possible return, they need to be aware that Monahan may not follow that path. Now I want to hear your opinion, dear fan. So, leave your comment below as it helps our Montreal Canadiens channel. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell to not miss any updates.